My name is Suzanna Hardin, and I currently live in Brookings, South Dakota. And I got to participate this year, 2019, in the Satyagraha retreat. And one of the things that I anticipated going into the program was to gain and become something more informed, I guess, about a peaceful conflict resolution. And perhaps my hope was that I would go into a place where I would find a community of like-minded people. And I did. It's hard to explain, like, the anticipation going, you don't know really what you're stepping into, and you don't even know, like, you know, the people that you're going to meet or the people that will be teaching you. But there's just this sense of, like, magnetism. And every person that I talked to felt drawn to this place in the Black Hills. And it felt surprising to me that many of us felt like it was really hard to commit to the amount of time. But once we did, and once we got there, it became really clear that we were supposed to be there. One of the things that comes to mind is when we were asked what our goals were. I didn't really come with any. And I came back a changed person. And I think that oftentimes we are not put in a position where we open ourselves up for change. And this truly changed my life. It gave me a new perception of reality, that there was hope in the idea of nonviolence and conflict resolution. And the bottom line for that reality is that we have to approach situations with a heart of love and to look at people as fellow humans. And instead of focusing on the hard part, the 2% of the person that might be the most difficult, that we see the other 98% of them as God and as love and as this embodiment of humanity. And if we can focus on that humanity, we are given the chance to love them. And in that way, we get to change the world. It's a slow process of loving and building bridges and forming community. But as we do that, we establish a sense of trust and rapport. And as that becomes our reality, the world starts to shift. We understand each other in a new way. One of the ways that I see this changing my life is I walked away with a group of people that I feel like I can call upon day or night. I feel like there's a community of people who are hopeful and yet not stagnant. They are not apathetic. They're actively seeking truth and pursuing a peaceful existence. And that starts in our interior life. It starts with really small actions. One of the ideas was think globally, act locally. And being able to put that into a practice in my life has really given me a chance to break it down. So many times I would get overwhelmed with the idea of I need to save the world. But really, I just need to be able to love one person in one moment. My hope is to go back and to go back and to go back, because I want to be with people who are hopeful and find ways to create peaceful interactions. And then eventually, I really believe that it will change the world.